The pace of Android 15 development for Galaxy smartphones is accelerating as Samsung prepares for the much-anticipated One UI 7.0 update. Recently, a major milestone was reached when the first Android 15-based One UI 7.0 test firmware was spotted on Samsung's servers for the Galaxy A53. This sighting, brought to attention by Tarun Vats, signals significant progress in Samsung's preparation for the next big software rollout. To clarify, the firmware spotted for the Galaxy A53 is an internal test build, not part of any beta program. As of now, Samsung's beta firmware for Android 15 is exclusive to the Galaxy S24 series. This is consistent with the company's tradition of prioritizing flagship devices for beta testing. The Galaxy S24 lineup, having recently debuted, serves as the testing ground for Samsung's latest software advancements. While beta eligibility for One UI 7.0 is exciting for some devices, it is uncertain if the Galaxy A53 will join the beta program. Historically, mid-range devices like the A53 have not always been included in Samsung's beta testing cycles. However, this doesn't diminish the importance of the A53's role in a broader update timeline. Regardless of its participation in the beta phase, the Galaxy A53 is guaranteed to receive the official One UI 7.0 update when Samsung begins rolling it out next year. Samsung's software update schedule is closely tied to its flagship smartphone releases. The One UI 7.0 update is expected to start rolling out after the launch of the Galaxy S25 lineup, which is anticipated early next year. Once this rollout begins, Galaxy phones and tablets eligible for the update will gradually receive the new software. For the Galaxy A53, the wait for One UI 7.0 won't be in vain. This update promises to be one of the most significant overhauls to Samsung's user interface in recent years. With Android 15 as its foundation, One UI 7.0 is expected to bring design refinements, enhanced usability, and a host of new features that aim to elevate the user experience across Galaxy devices. The Galaxy A53 remains a solid mid-range contender in Samsung's lineup, and the One UI 7.0 update will mark its third major operating system upgrade. This is a testament to Samsung's commitment to long-term software support for its devices. Few mid-range phones in the market today can boast such a level of software longevity. But the good news doesn't stop there. After receiving One UI 7.0, the Galaxy A53 is also slated to get Android 16 and the subsequent One UI 8.0 update in the future. This ensures that A53 users will continue to enjoy a modern, feature-rich experience for years to come. Samsung has described One UI 7.0 as a game-changing update, emphasizing its transformative impact on Galaxy devices, software, and ensuring its devices remain competitive in the ever-evolving smartphone landscape. As the One UI 7.0 update draws closer, Galaxy A53 users can look forward to an enhanced experience that keeps their device feeling modern and versatile. With two more major updates guaranteed after this, the A53's value proposition continues to shine. Stay tuned for more updates as Samsung gears up for the official launch of One UI 7.0. It's shaping up to be a big year for Galaxy users, found between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.